Worldwide, liver disease is responsible for approximately 2 million deaths annually. Liver diseases, including cirrhosis and liver cancer, rank as the 11th most common cause of death globally. In the United States, 4.5 million adults are diagnosed with chronic liver disease each year. Liver disease is the 12th leading cause of death in the U.S., causing approximately 50,000 deaths annually and affecting an estimated 25% of the U.S. population from non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, NAFLD. The dangers are ever present, compounded by the overuse of antibiotics, which often mask symptoms while causing further harm to this vital organ. As the risks continue to grow, it's crucial to understand and address the underlying issues that threaten liver health. In today's video, we'll delve into the intricate workings of the liver through the detailed explanations of Barbara O'Neill, a figure who has recently faced significant criticism from the government yet continues to be admired and trusted by millions. Her approach resonates with those who seek to avoid dependence on medication, embracing natural ways to support and heal the body instead. Join us as we explore the vital role the liver plays in detoxification, shocking liver protection methods they don't want you to know. The liver is the largest internal organ and the only one that can regenerate itself. Simply put, if your liver is functioning optimally, it becomes nearly impossible for serious conditions like cancer to take hold in your body. This makes it essential for all of us to know more about the house we live in, especially the liver. Just like a project manager on a construction site who coordinates with plumbers, painters, and everyone else to get the job done, your liver orchestrates everything happening within your body. Your liver is located under your right rib. A simple test to see if it's under stress is to press under your ribs. If it hurts, your liver might be telling you it's overworked. But don't worry, during detox, your liver is working overtime to help you cleanse, and any discomfort you feel is a sign that it's busy doing its job. Before we get into what your liver is doing today, let's take a closer look at how it handles everything that enters your body. Environmental toxins? They go straight to the liver. If they're harmful, your liver wraps them up in fat and stores them away. If there's something your liver can break down safely, it does so and prepares them for elimination. Now, let's talk about food, especially carbohydrates. Let's do a quick assessment. What did most Americans have for breakfast today? Toast? Bread? Cereal? Maybe some donuts or pastries? These are all high in carbohydrates, and they're consumed in large amounts daily. Never in history have humans consumed as many carbohydrates as we do now, not by choice but by convenience. Fast food, quick meals, everything is designed for speed, not nutrition. And while it's easy, it has led to significant health challenges. When we eat carbohydrates, they get broken down into glucose, which enters our cells. This glucose then undergoes a complex 20-step process, producing just 2 units of energy. So where does all this glucose go? Initially, it's used by our cells for energy. But with a high-carb diet, excess glucose is stored as glycogen, an incredible quick fuel reserve in our muscle cells. This glycogen is readily available for energy, which is why you could exercise even after just a light meal. The leftover glucose, after filling up these stores, gets converted into fat. This is a direct result of a high-carb diet. It's fascinating how our body manages glucose so efficiently. But be mindful of those carbs, as excess can lead to fat storage. The first to sound the alarm on this was Dr. Robert Atkins in the 1980s. His book, which became a New York Times bestseller, challenged the status quo and resonated with many because his approach worked. Although controversial among some nutritionists and doctors, Dr. Atkins' message was clear. The high-carb lifestyle is not sustainable for our health. This doctor highlights 3 main food sources we should use to replace carbohydrates. First, fiber plays a crucial role here. It acts like a broom, sweeping through the intestines, aiding in the elimination of waste and ensuring that the digestive system remains in peak condition. Without adequate fiber, the body's waste removal process slows down, leading to constipation, bloating, and a host of other digestive issues. But fiber does more than just keep things moving. It also binds to excess glucose, helping to regulate blood sugar levels and preventing those spikes that can lead to insulin resistance and eventually, type 2 diabetes. Now, let's move on to the next essential group, protein. Protein is the building block of every cell in your body. It's broken down into amino acids, which are then used to repair and build tissues, including muscles, skin, and even vital organs. In Atkins' diet, proteins primarily come from sources like meat, eggs, and dairy. The digestion of protein begins in the stomach, where it is broken down by stomach acids into smaller chains of amino acids. This process takes longer, which is why protein keeps you feeling full for a longer period of time compared to carbohydrates. This satiety is one of the key factors why Atkins followers often experience fewer cravings and can go longer between meals without feeling hungry. The third and final group is fats. Fats are often misunderstood and have been vilified in many diet plans, but they play an indispensable role in our health. Fats help in the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K, and they are a dense source of energy. In Atkins' diet, fats come from sources like butter, cream, cheese, and oils. What's fascinating is that fats take the longest to digest because they need to be emulsified by bile before they can be absorbed. This slow digestion process not only keeps you feeling full but also provides a steady, sustained release of energy, which is why followers of the Atkins diet report feeling more energetic throughout the day. Atkins' findings and the success of his diet opened the door to a new understanding of how these macronutrients work in harmony to support not just weight loss but overall health. Yes, so let's have a look at cholesterol. It's a good time to look at it because the liver makes cholesterol. And by the way, it makes cholesterol according to the demand our body puts on it, and 80% of the cholesterol that the liver makes is made from glucose and 20% of the cholesterol that the liver makes is made from fat. Now this information tells us straight away it's not the butter on the bread, it's the bread under the butter that's the problem, and that's what Atkins found. So let's have a look at cholesterol. There are two main types. One is high-density lipoprotein called HDL. High-density lipoprotein and LDL. HDL is usually called the good guy, and the reason for that is it's the carrier. So it carries excess cholesterol from the blood back into the liver. That's why it's called the good guy. LDL is called the bad guy. But what you've got to remember is the body doesn't make anything bad, it has a role. So what is its role? Its role is that of a repairer and a rebuilder. So wherever there's damage you're going to find LDL because it's the repair and the rebuilder. But at how it plays another role, it delivers cholesterol to the brain because the brain loves cholesterol to the brain. Now let me show you something briefly. We're going to look at this in further detail later. Glucose burns at 4 calories per gram. A calorie is a unit of energy. That's what glucose burns at, whereas fat burns at 9 calories per gram. Can you see why the brain loves fat? Because fat is going to give more than. Many people are unaware of how hidden dangers, like mold or the chemicals in cigarettes, contribute to health problems. The impact of these substances can be significant, yet they often go unrecognized, leading individuals to continue habits that harm their health. For example, the 4,000 chemicals in a single cigarette, or the toxins in everyday products, can have detrimental effects, yet the information about their dangers may be obscured. When the body processes glucose, it can create sticky molecules by binding glucose with proteins in the bloodstream. This stickiness can cause blockages in blood vessels, leading to heart disease and strokes. On a low-carb diet, this sticky interaction is minimized, showing that blaming cholesterol alone for these conditions is misleading. It's similar to blaming fire trucks for fires. They're present because they're needed, not because they caused the problem. As we detox, the body releases fat-soluble toxins from fat cells. These toxins, now in the bloodstream, are broken down by the liver into less harmful, water-soluble forms. This detox process involves multiple phases. Phase 1 breaks down toxins into volatile metabolites, which are then neutralized in Phase 2 by combining with amino acids, making them water-soluble. Phase 3 eliminates these toxins through sweat, urine, and the colon. Supporting this process requires antioxidants like beta-carotene, vitamin C, and vitamin E, which help neutralize free radicals. The liver also needs minerals and B vitamins to manage detoxification effectively. With a high carbohydrate diet, the body stores excess glucose as glycogen, but when glycogen stores are full, the liver converts excess glucose to fat. To manage this, we use predigested protein to help mop up toxic metabolites and support liver function. After understanding phase 1 of the liver detoxification process, let's move on to how we can support phase 2 of this crucial detox. In this phase, the liver needs specific nutrients to convert the toxins processed in phase 1 into compounds that can be more easily excreted from the body. Some of these essential nutrients include proteins, vitamins, and minerals necessary for optimal liver function, powerful antioxidants. One of the most crucial factors for supporting this process is ensuring a sufficient intake of antioxidants. Beta-carotene, found in orange and green vegetables, is a potent antioxidant that plays a vital role in neutralizing free radicals. You'll notice that many of the juices provided are either green, orange, or red. These colors indicate high levels of beta-carotene, vitamin C. Perhaps the most famous antioxidant is vitamin C. However, it's important to note that ascorbic acid, often sold as vitamin C, is only a part of what vitamin C truly is. Dr. Robert Thompson, in his book The Calcium Lie, explains that ascorbic acid is like an empty envelope, it lacks the full spectrum of benefits. Therefore, when buying vitamin C, make sure it includes bioflavonoids, as found in nature, which make up the complete vitamin C complex. Vitamin E, this fat-soluble vitamin, is another powerful antioxidant, and it's provided in the protein drinks as part of the detox program. These drinks are made with either organic soy or almond milk, combined with a bit of coconut milk and pea protein powder, ensuring you receive an adequate amount of vitamin E minerals. Although not antioxidants, minerals are critical for the liver during this phase. They are abundant in everything from the nightly broth to the fresh juices made with organic fruits and vegetables, as well as the small amount of Celtic salt added before each glass of water. Vitamin B. Some participants might notice bright yellow urine, which is a result of the body processing B vitamins. This is a normal reaction and not a sign of losing these vitamins, rather, it indicates they are being utilized by the body. Within approximately 36 hours, phase 2 of the detoxification process begins, which is when the body's need for protein increases. This explains why, during the program, participants receive protein drinks at certain times of the day. On Monday, for instance, you might have 5 juices, with 2 of them being protein drinks. This is because your liver's need for protein exceeds its need for antioxidants at this stage. The pea protein used in these drinks is predigested through an enzymatic process, similar to how milk is turned into yogurt. This predigestion helps bypass the normal digestive process, allowing the body to stay focused on detoxification. Participants with a history of exposure to chemicals, such as painters, hairdressers, or cleaners, might receive additional protein to help mop up toxic metabolites. A Vietnam War veteran, for example, was given protein with every juice to help his body deal with fat-soluble toxins stored in his body fat. This strategy is essential because today's environment exposes us to more fat-soluble toxins than any previous generation. By making thoughtful choices, like selecting non-toxic cleaning products and carefully choosing foods, you can minimize your exposure to harmful chemicals. While it's challenging to control everything, focusing on what you can change is key to reducing your overall toxin load. Thankfully, the liver is a remarkable organ with the ability to detoxify even the most potent environmental poisons, provided it receives the right support. This understanding aligns with the findings of Dr. Atkins, whose diet inadvertently supported liver detox by emphasizing high antioxidant intake, including vegetables rich in greens. Additionally, several herbs are known for their liver tonic effects, such as dandelion, St. Mary's thistle, also known as milk thistle, and gentian. These herbs, along with bitter flavors, can have a sweet tonic effect on the liver, promoting its recovery and detoxification functions. We hope you now have a clearer understanding of how the body processes cholesterol and what you can do to support liver health. We would love to hear your personal experiences and insights about liver health. Have you ever encountered liver issues, or do you have questions about maintaining liver health? Feel free to share with us in the comments below. If you found this video helpful and want to stay updated with more information on health, nutrition, and body care, make sure to subscribe to the Life Well Lived channel today. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss our latest videos. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.